another section with legendary fireboy VOA inspirational. Today I want to look at the concept of temptation. In everything we do in life, every day today we face one or two challenges and temptations. Temptation is simply enticement in a layman language. Temptation is simply enticement. Sometimes we human beings do think that temptation is being caused by the devil or caused by God, but I came to find out something about temptation and I would like to share it with you. And now, please ensure you are following me. Click on the like button to like my video and also share them so that others can learn. If possible, comment. Okay, now let's go back down to the business. Temptation, as I was saying before, temptation is just like an examination. That's one thing I find out about temptation. Temptation is just like an examination. It's just like you are entrusted. Just assume that you are entrusting God for 100 million naira, and then God is like, God will be like, since you are entrusting me for 1 million naira, how am I sure that if I give you that 1 million naira, that you are not, it's not going to take your life, you are going to spend it well and all of that. So God put you to a test. That test is a temptation. That's first meaning of temptation according to religion. It puts you to a test, just like your class. If you want to move to a next class, you have to undergo an examination. So God puts the type of examination that God keeps you on us to ensure that you are set for this particular thing He wants to give you. Is by, okay, now God can, since you are begging me for 1 million naira, okay, let me give you 100,000. Let me see how far can you go with 100,000. If you spend the 100,000 well, manage it well, then God will know, no, no, yes, this my child is qualified and is ready to own this 1 million naira. Now let's go to another aspect of temptation. The first one I told you was the one bring caused by God or allowable by God. Now the second type of temptation we are looking at here is human desire. Temptation, saying, caused by human desire. Sometimes human beings feel like, I want this thing. They can't. When human beings lack to control their wants, they can't control what they need, their desires. They tend to be tempted, and when they are tempted they fall into temptations. Like, okay, now I have a pen, and then one of my friends need that type of pen. He envies my pen, or he like my pen, and he's looking for, in his mind now, is creating a way, let me steal this pen. You see, now temptation is not only caused by God and the devil, is also human being also can also bring up a temptation. And when they commit this temptation, now they will be like, it's devil's work. Yes, some people will be like, it's devil's work. But let me tell you, devil is not responsible for any misfortune you brought upon yourself. Why? Because your responsibility, taking care of yourself is in your hands. That is your responsibility to succeed in life. That's your success is already put in your hand. Only what you need is God's direction to activate them. And sometimes when you use them for wrong purpose, you tend to blame devil. Devil doesn't know anything about that. In fact, before devil can use a human being, he have to gain a permission from human. That is why demon cannot just come and enter anybody at random. They need permission. There is a gateway that even you say you are not aware that you open this gateway before the demons can enter. So now, back to business. Temptation caused by human desires is one of the worst, because as a man, your needs are insatiable. You can never satisfy your needs. Your needs are much. Once you complete with this one come up now. But I'll give you this advice: instead of focusing on your on wants or things that are not relevant, focus on the main needs. That is your needs are what you want. Your needs in this life to survive. Without your needs you can't survive, but without wants, the difference between needs and wants, because of want, that is why some people fall into temptation. The difference between needs and wants is that needs are the things that are very necessary. You can't do without them. Your education, your health care, shelter and food, you can't do without this one. But all this owning iPhone, owning car, owning all those ones are wants. Focus on what what you need to survive. Some people lose that focus. They don't concentrate on what they need. They stand it to their wants. They see their wants over their need. That is why they end up committing one crime or the other just to meet up with their wants. You see, everybody is driving car, and then you tell yourself, I must drive car, whether it's my time or it's not my time, must drive car. That is why some people fall into temptation. And the other temptation I want to looking at is the one brought up by the devil. Yeah, I was thinking something randomly. If you go through the book of Job, the devil was moving round and round without a destination. Then God pointed out to the devil and say, see, have you seen this my servant Job? What did devil tell God? God devil tell God that your servant Job is serving you because of the benefit he gets from you. God tell him, no, I'm not sure. He's serving me because he loved me through my heart. I say, devil now say, okay, give me permission to tempt him. And then God gave him a permission. Tempt him. Let's see whether he will quit from my side to your side. But don't take his life. And you see what? After the devil tempted Job, what happened? Job didn't lose out. He still keep on to God despite all the things he passed through. So what I'm not looking at the aspect of Job, but I'm just trying to use him as to exemplify that devil can also bring temptation into one life. And if you go through the book of Matthew, I think around Matthew 3 or so, where Jesus was tempted by the devil, Jesus did one thing that baffled almost all of us. Jesus used scripture against the devil. Everything the devil said, Jesus have a scripture to back it up. Then the devil was thinking like, Jesus, you think you are wise? Okay, now the same Bible still tell us in that you can jump down from a pinnacle, that the God has given his angels the command to carry you on their bare hand, and they shall not let you dash your foot against the stone. If he's a man will have fall. Yes, devil have quote the Bible. Oh, he have said what is written. So if I'm doing it now, I'm doing what the Bible say. But Jesus still did one thing that baffled all of us. Even though that one was written, he still tell him there is another one that was still written. Do not put the Lord your God in test. So now, I don't know. I bring out what my idea, what I think of temptation, and then I would also like to hear from you. That is why there is comment section, so that you can comment your own mind too. Please like, follow me and share, so that other people that want to learn can also learn. And but before I leave you, just know that temptation is just like an examination, and if you're a good citizen and a good student, you should have a device, a way to pass your exams. Just like the way you pass your exam, that is how you also expected to pass temptation. Thank you very much for following me and also liking my videos. Thank you. Meet you in my next section.